30 days left until one of the biggest title events of 2025. Very soon, Khamzat Chimaev will step into the main octagon, looking to become the new middleweight champion and take out Wadrikos du Plessis.
Nobody's ever beaten Robert Whittaker that couldn't call themselves world champion. Very interesting stat. He's never lost to a guy that wasn't world champion. Now, there's one exception, which is Chimaev, but his opportunity's coming up. All right, great.
Oh! Straight right hand chops Burns!
Will Boers actually pull it off? What strengths will he rely on heading into this fight? What will be his game plan? And most importantly, what can the South African champion come up with to counter the explosive power and grappling of the Chechen?
What do you think, guys? How I done with Rob took him down. So if Rob took him down, so Larry Salam Alaikum.
We're breaking it all down today in our final pre-fight analysis. Hit that like button and let's get started.
So how do you exactly prepare for a guy who fights in such an unorthodox way?
We don't think of that so much. Think about what Khamzat can do. So it doesn't matter how we deep.
Talking about an absolutely phenomenal combination of strength and power. And yes, those are two different things. Khamzat has an insane ability to explode, especially in the early rounds, allowing him to do whatever he wants with his opponent. If he wants to take you down and smash you time before you're tapping. As for Wadrikos, he's got plenty to brag about too. Du Plessis is a massive powerhouse athlete for middleweight, and what's truly impressive is how ridiculously durable he is for his size. DDP has proven over and over again that he can go the full 5 rounds without losing his freshness, keeping up both the intensity and the variety. By that, we need to dive deeper into their core skill set, wrestling and striking. And of course, there's still the question mark around Chimaev's gas tank. He did switch to a new strength and conditioning coach before his last camp, a guy famous for turning fighters into cardio machines. But until we see it in action over championship rounds, we'll leave this category undecided.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100%. I'm going in there into this fight.
Where we could see fireworks and bombs that aren't just looking for a knockout, but to take your head clean off. Khamzat Chimaev isn't an elite striker whose boxing and kickboxing keep everyone in fear, but his tools are more than effective. He's got the basics, heavy overhands, stiff power jabs, and slicing hooks in close range, often chained into level changes or clinch entries. Fast low kicks are there too. Most importantly, he knows exactly who he is as a fighter, and he's a master at keeping his opponents guessing, faking strikes, mixing levels, and creating chaos right before shooting for a takedown. Wadrikos du Plessis and chaos also go hand in hand, but in a very different way. He's constantly improving and adding to his already deep arsenal, unleashing unpredictable attacks that keep opponents completely off rhythm. Everything that comes out of DDP's hands and feet is dangerous, powerful, damaging, and often fight-ending. He maintains a crazy pace, adapts mid-fight, and does exactly what's needed to break an opponent's rhythm. So, if we look purely at the stand-up game, which is possible, or getting the fight to the mat ASAP, otherwise he risks eating damage from every range for as long as the fight lasts.
Bro, when somebody laying down on the match, is how weird you are. You're on the ground, bro. And ground and pound submissions, bro, they don't care.